Hi, today we're gonna make a loaf of bread. I found a bag of expired bread flour in the cabinet, so I'm gonna use it. Oh, throw it away, you said? Never. I refused. It's never been opened, and we're gonna open it now. So this is the star ingredient. As you can see, it's been about a year since it's expired. So if anything happened to me, farewell is all I can say. I already checked the goods off screen, and it looks good to go. I got the recipe from a wholesome looking grandpa on YouTube. His channel is called Deep South Texas. This is the ingredient. You will need 7 cups of bread flour, 3 cups of water, 2 tablespoons instant yeast, 3 teaspoons of salt, and 2 tablespoons of oil.
It'll take a little bit to get the flour and water incorporated. And now we're going to turn this out onto a board and knead it. Now, supposed to knead this for 8 minutes. I'm usually probably going to get tired before my 8 minutes are up, but we'll see how it goes. So we've been kneading this for 8 minutes now. So now we're just going to let it rest for 3 minutes. So we've let our dough set for 3 minutes. Now we're going to start shaping it a little bit. Put a little bit of flour on the top. Then we're going to turn it over. Flatten it out a little bit. And start trying to shape it into a ball. Just grab an end and fold it over. Until you're happy with that ball shape. Then we're going to take it, put it back in our bowl, sprinkle a little bit more flour on top, and we're going to cover that, come up pretty well, and let that rise for 1 hour. So our dough has been rising for an hour, and it looks like it's come up pretty well. So, yeah, I'd say that that's risen. Now, I'm going to take this out and divide it into 2 pieces. We're making 2 loaves. Put a little bit of dusting of flour on here again. There we go. Spread that out, and we're going to divide this into 2 pieces. Hopefully they'll be even pieces, but I don't think it matters. All right. Now we're going to pre-shape our loaves. Just go around the edge, fold it up into the middle until we get the round shape we're looking for. Actually, we are going to cook these in tins, but this pre-shaping part here minutes. And now set those off to the side. Give another little sprinkling of flour. And we'll let those rest for 15 minutes. So our dough has been resting for 15 minutes, and now it's time to do the final shaping. A little bit of flour on that surface there. Turn that over on the top. And press that down a little bit with your fingertips. And fold it over, kind of at an angle, each side. Kind of a triangular shape. What we're shooting for is the bottom of that triangle to be about the size of that loaf pan. Well, I think we'll be okay with that. Creating more tension on the top of the loaf. Put a little bit more flour on top. Get that bottom seam all pinched in real good. Get some flour on that, some flour on all the sides. And then this goes into the loaf pan. And the loaf pan has been buttered, so it won't stick. And that goes in the loaf pan, and we let that rise for an hour. Now we do the same thing with this other one. That flipped out. Fold that over. Fold this over. Punch it down a little bit. And there they are, and we'll let these rise for another hour. In about a half an hour, I'll start preheating the oven to 400 degrees Fahrenheit. So my bread has been rising for an hour. It's looking really good. It's filled out those loaf pans real well. They're ready to go in the oven. And the oven has been preheated to 400 degrees. So let's get these in the oven. Looking forward to them coming out in 35 to 40 minutes. Well, it's been 40 minutes. It's time to get this bread out of the oven. Well, once they get cooled down, I think that's going to make some pretty nice sandwich bread. Oh, and I do want to brush the tops with a little melted butter here to make sure that they stay nice and soft.